Repeat after me, please. No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. It's not over until I win. You've got that right.
Motivational sound. It'll keep you moving, in the right direction. Les Brown, motivational sound.
What fears that I'm allowing to imprison me, that's keeping me from breaking out, that's keeping me from living up to my true potential, that's keeping me from really being happy? What's keeping me from controlling my destiny?
Because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. And you've got to have a mentor who's experienced, who's been there, done that, because you can't see the picture when you're in the frame.
The motivator, the motivator, the motivator, the motivator, the motivator. You sit in a room and you light it up. The motivator.
And ladies and gentlemen, as a result of stretching out, of acting on my dream, and I don't know what that dream is for you, I can tell you that it's possible. No one could have convinced me that after just over 6 years, I will have my own book entitled Live Your Dreams. Just over 6 years, I will have 5 specials on public television. Just over 6 years, I've done motivational speaking for AT&T, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's Corporation, Xerox, IBM, just over 6 years. I'm saying to you, your dream is possible.
Motivational sound. In the right direction. Les Brown, motivational sound. It'll keep you moving.
Whatever you want to do, March 4th. This is Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, Wesley Calvin Brown, saying it's been a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. Thank y'all here. Thank you. Thank you.
Les Brown.
Hello, how are you? Listen, you have something special, you have greatness in you. I want you to take some notes, and well, it's not going to be much because I'm going to deal with the issue that today the attention span is not very long, so I'm going to be in and out. I've been reflecting on and what I'm going to think about and talk to you about the most important value that I can bring for you, and one of the things that I want to share on this day, and I want you to take it to heart. Take time to get to know who you are. We are now being victims of a fear campaign. You're going to be replaced. You're going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. And you need to learn artificial intelligence. And yes, we do need to do that. But let me share something with you. You're not going to be replaced. What'd you say, Les? You're not going to be replaced. Your skill set will be replaced. I used to work on an elevator. I was an elevator boy. And technology was invented. They no longer needed me. And I had to develop another skill set. I used to work at a bowling alley. People knocked the pins down. Me and other kids, we straightened the pins up. It was automated. I had to develop another skill set. When I was fired from radio, I had to develop another skill set. I ran for the Ohio legislature. And when my mother became ill, I resigned from the Ohio legislature. And I had to develop another skill set on how I was going to provide for her and not to have her taken to a nursing home. So you're not going to be replaced. It's your skills that are going to be replaced. And for those of you that are serious, I want you to go to hungrytospeak.com. Why? Because what I'm doing is creating a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. I want you to go there, and I'm looking for people who have skills in AI, people who have skills in different areas. For instance, the skills of being a caregiver, that's major. The skills of How do you restart your life? That's major. The skills of what if you went to college and you've been eliminated for political reasons or for financial reasons from the workforce? How do you get yourself together? You know, one of the major challenges we're facing now is loneliness. People trying to just not be left behind or don't have relationships. And so I'm creating some communities. So if you go to if you go to hungrytospeak.com, we're creating a community of like-minded people. And I'd like to know what your skills are. I'm looking for some business partners up at here. And it's good to be around people that are motivated and that are driven, that are hungry, and that have goals that they want to achieve. And I think this is an incredible time. And so when I think about and been reflecting on my life, how I got here, how I was able to, when you look at the video that introduced us, what happened for me, I spent a lot of time working on my mind. And this environment where we are right now, very hostile environment, where people are trying to roll back things that we fought for. Listen, this is a time you have to really work on your mind, because there are different strategies that are being used to capture our attention and to keep us distracted. This is a time that you have to focus on you. I'm doing that. I'm 81, and I've got to focus on the things that I can take care of, taking care of my health, protecting my peace of mind, de-stressing, letting things go that I can't do anything about, and also Operation Clean House, as Celeste Johnson would say, clean slate. There are people that I will not answer their telephone calls. Why, Les? Because it's not productive. It's not purposeful. It's not leading anywhere. It's not something that's meaningful. You have to look at your life right now with all the things and changes and disruptions that are going on right now. You've got to focus on you. I'm focused on my health. I'm focusing on being stronger physically. I'm focusing on my six-pack. I got a two-pack right now, but no, I think I got a four-pack right now. I'm spending more time focusing on me so that I can have more life as well as years on the planet and still be productive. And I'm fighting for my independence. I have an anti-nursing home strategy to take care of myself. I have a strategy of not being a burden to my children. I have a strategy that there's some more stuff in me that I'm not going to take to the cemetery. And you got some stuff in you too. And so this is a time that you have to amp it up. You have to increase your desire, your goals, and get clarity of what do you want to do with the time that you have left on the planet. That's major. Doing things that matter. So I'm listening to messages. When you get the Hungry to Speak digital magazine, we're downloading positive information on a regular basis for people who want to elevate their thinking. Now, this is not for everybody. A lot of you don't care anything about self-development or listening to things that can inspire you and can restructure your thinking and change your identity about yourself and motivate you to do more. Many of you, the majority of people, 95% of people are satisfied. I'm looking for the 5%. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. I'm looking for the 5%. Only 5 out of every 100 people you see will be able, by the time they get 65, to be able to take care of themselves and won't have to depend on some government agency or family members and friends. 5 out of 100. And when I found those statistics out many years ago, I said, I'm going to be in the 5. See, the road to life is straight and narrow, and few there be that find it. And so when you look at yourself, look at your goals and dreams, here's what I want you to know. You are the power, not AI. It's a tool to be used. You are the power. When you work on you, when you master your kingdom, when you discover the talents, abilities, and the skill set that you can use that resonates with who you are, you find something that turns you on, like speaking turns me on. That's what I do, training you how to begin to find your story and to develop that story and then to deliver it and command a large stage. That's what I do. You want to find something that's you. And when you're doing it, it's play to you, but it's work for somebody else that don't identify with that, that's not in alignment with that, and that you can now use that and monetize it. No time to be running scared. No, there are people who running from one end of the community to the other, trying to think, what do we do now? What do we do now? Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. When the kingdom of God shall come, kingdom of God cometh not by observation. They shall say, it's neither lo there, lo here. Behold, the kingdom of God is within you. It's within you, and it's voice activated. It's within you. You have the talents. You have the abilities and skills. We didn't get 12 years of education. We got 12 years when we were in school of indoctrination, grooming us to be employees. And now that day is gone. Now you have to create your own job. Now you have to develop another skill set in order to navigate this new place where we are. And I'm encouraging you, find out what is it that you're supposed to do. For a long time, I did not know. I used to get complimented on, you got a funny laugh. You ought to be a comedian. I'm telling you, at one time, I tried to do that too. Mr. Washington, who was my high school teacher, he said, Brown, you know what? You're a naturally funny guy. I don't tell jokes, but people, they laugh when I laugh. But I love to help people. If that resonates with you, I want you to join me. I want you to go to hungrytospeak.com. And what I'm doing now, this is a movement that I'm creating. I'm downloading you. You don't have to pay anything. This is free, a digital magazine. I'm giving you a lot of free material. Why? Because I can. And I got it like that. This is no infomercial. I'm not selling you anything. I got money and don't need yours. Isn't that a wonderful thing? How many of you have seen these big events they have and they tell you, go come, it's free. And then they sell you something. I ain't selling you nothing. I'm not interested in that. No. I was talking to a guy and I was thinking about helping him develop his skill set as a speaker. Had an incredible Paul Robeson voice. And then he called me after I spent time with him saying, this is what you can do. And he was amazed. He called me back and said, I got this great idea. And I said, what is it? He said, I tell you what, you help me to develop my speaking. You endorse me and support me and expose me to your audience. And I'll give you 25% of what I make. I said, thank you, brother. I said, tell you what, call Toastmasters. They're $40 a month. Or call Tony Robbins and offer him that magnificent deal that Spirit has dropped in you. And don't call me anymore because you'll be wasting your time. I block your calls. Hung up. See, there are people there are users out here. I don't have time for users. How many of you agree with that? There are people that they have this taking mindset, and you don't want to argue with them. You don't want to try and build a case for it. No, it's none of my business whatever happens to him. None of my business. You think I'm going to just give you what I spent years building and investing in myself? You talk about you want to speak and tell people to invest in themselves, but you're not willing to do it. You want to be a messenger, but you're not the message? Let me share something with you. Trust me on this, and I'm going to save you some time. Listen to me. Don't help people that are not willing to help themselves. Most people will not participate in their own rescue. Most people are lazy. Stay away from them. They drain your energy. Some people, I just talked to a friend of mine today. I said, no, you and I could just be friends, but we can't be business partners. She said, why not? I said, it takes too much of my energy. I'm preserving my energy. I've been on the planet. I'm just 19 years away from being 100. That's a century. I need all my energy for myself to make it to 100 and be in my right mind. Can you feel it, brother? Up in here, up in here. I ain't playing with you. Don't come for me. I didn't call an Uber. No. Stay away from people who don't have goals and dreams or not going in the direction of where you're going. Spend more time working on you mentally and physically and spiritually to fortify yourself, because life is intensifying. Crazy is the new normal. Spend more time listening to the still small voice within. Speak, Lord, thy servant heareth thee. And so my message today is focus on you. There are a lot of things fighting for your attention. Attention is the new currency. Focus on you and find something that you love that brings you a smile on your face, and you don't need an alarm clock to get up in the morning. Find that. See, I get up in the morning and I'm hungry. I'm hungry to speak. Why? Because this is what I do. I love this. And I'm hungry to help people to tell their story. Why? Because I've done it and I know the value of it, and I got the receipts. And it keeps me young, and my mind is active and engaged. If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to do some squats and some push-ups, going for a run in the neighborhood. Oh my goodness. I tell you, boy, this thing called life is powerful. So finally, work on you. Go to hungrytospeak.com. Get the digital magazine. I'm going to send you some stuff. The first speech I gave after I was identified with 4th-stage cancer, I'm going to send you some material that's not online that you're going to be laughing so hard. I believe in laughter. Yes. 1 minute of anger weakens your immune system. It weakens your immune system for 4 to 5 hours. 1 minute of anger, but 1 minute of laughter boosts your immune system for over 24 hours. So you're going to laugh a lot, you're going to be inspired, and you're going to get actionable steps on how to have a millionaire mindset, and actionable steps on how I earned my first million in 3 years without ChatGPT, without Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, because they weren't around then. So get ready. God has been good to me. He's blessed me to be a blessing. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Stop it with your silly self, boy, you silly wabbits. Okay, take care. All right, boy. I have such a good time. I don't know if y'all enjoy me, but I enjoy myself, honey. I enjoy doing this. John Leslie, play me some music. Let me hear it. Take me off. Has he gone away? Oh, boy. This is why I have to control. I got to get me another setup so I can control.
Shake their hand and tell me I'm doing better than good. Oh, right now. Somebody say I'm hungry. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Steps and microphone steady. Life been heavy, but his spirit stay ready. He don't ask you to believe in the conversation. Take what you need. He say life ain't easy. Stop playing pretend. Dreams cost effort. Pain don't end. If it ain't one thing, it's 12 more in line. You won't ever live a problem-free life. Yeah. By the struggle you see, the question ain't if, it's who you gonna be. You gotta be hungry. Say it out loud. For better, don't blend in the crowd. You gotta be hungry.
You can either live your dreams or live your fears. You have got to get to a point where you say, I'm sick and tired of living like this. There's got to be more.
You gotta be hungry. Yeah, hungry for more.
Back out on their dreams. That's when people get out of relationships where they're dying together rather than growing together. That's where they leave jobs. So where you going? Away from here? I don't know.
gonna fight. It's gonna challenge you, stretch your will. Real bill stack high, time won't wait. Wake up one day and you lay too late behind.
Not only is it possible for you to have your dream, and it's necessary for you to challenge yourself to go after it and get better and leverage relationships that can get to where you want to go, but it's you.
Hungry to grow, hungry to win, yeah. You gotta be hungry.
The major key to your reaching your